people want to paint you in a bad lighting, if that makes sense. People want to paint you in a negative light because they know how great you are. They see how great you are. They see how amazing you are, how talented you are, how free-spirited you are, a calling on your life. They see the light that you carry. They see everything that you embody, the positivity, the happiness, the joyfulness. They see all that in your life, okay? They see all that in your life. They don't want other people to see it, kind of thing. So they're kind of like trying to block people from hanging out with you, or control people's perception of you because they know how great you are. People are trying to paint you in a negative light, as I was saying, because they see how great you are, how talented you are, the light that you carry, the calling on your life. They see, and that's really what it is. They see internally, right? Because the demons they carry, they can recognize that, so they don't even know why they really have a problem with you. But it's spiritual, okay? And so these people try to turn other people against you, and they also try to, like I said, paint you in a negative light, make up a whole bunch of stories, a whole bunch of lies, a whole bunch of slander. People know how good of a person you are. Your work ethic, every single thing about you is got people in awe, got people in amusement, okay? All from the Lord. It's not your own doing. It's all from the Lord. You are who you are because from the Lord, right? So people are trying to paint you in a bit negative lighting because they don't want people to see how amazing you are, and so they much rather paint you in a negative light. And so people have this perception of you without even truly knowing you, right? Because if people haven't really been prevalent in my life in like the last, I would say 8 to 10 years, like they honestly don't know me at all, like except for like the stories that people hear, right? And so people try to paint you a negative light to get something, like, you know, it's different reasons why they paint you in a negative light. Some people paint you in a negative light in order to get like a reward, like, you know, with like courts and judges type stuff, like try to paint you out to be the bad guy, even though you were the one telling the truth the whole time and they were the one lying the whole time. But that's one reason why they paint you out to be the bad guy, because they really know that you was great the whole time, right? Other reasons people might paint you to be the bad guy or paint you in a negative light is because they don't want people to see how amazing you are. They don't want people to hang around you because a lot of times they already try to steal like your whole vibe, your whole everything, like your conversations, your spirituality, like, and it's all fake and it's all a mask, right? And so a lot of times people don't want other people to hang around you, because then they'll start seeing like, okay, I see why you didn't want us to hang around, because you're acting just like them. Because if the people would come around you, they will see like that you're completely different than this negative image that people have painted of you, right? And that's really called character defamation, to be honest with you, and it's pretty illegal. And so people will really want to stop running their mouths. At the end of the day, lies and slander, lies and slander. So they want to paint you in a negative light because they already deemed you as better than them, because they have low self-esteem and low self-worth and a whole bunch of like issues that they have on their own. And so they're always comparing, and so they already deemed you as better than them. They already deemed you as on a pedestal, and they're trying to get where you're at, right? And that's for real. And like they're trying to get on your level because you have already elevated spiritually. You already did the work, like you already like started following the Lord, everything. You did the work internally, and you really try to be the best version of yourself you can be every day, right? They just try to paint you in a negative light because they see that you're better than them, and this is from their perspective. They think that you're better than them, and so they try to compete. And it even, like my other video is saying, like, first off, if you're already trying to compete, you already lost, because, like, you know, you shouldn't compete with nobody except for the person that you were yesterday, right? And so if you already competed with another female or another dude, you already lost that competition, to be honest with you, because people, you can't compete where you don't compare. So they got to know that anyway. And so they already deem that you're better than them, and so that's where the competition comes in, that's where the hate comes in, that's where the lies, the slander, and all this other stuff come in. And then they try to get all this, like, materialistic stuff to, like, compete and put these masks on and act like, oh, I'm happy, oh, I'm genuine, oh, I'm a nice person, oh, I'm this, oh, look at, I learned a couple Bible stories, let me try to change my conversation from gossiping all the time. And so but they're not this person, and so the mask ends up falling off at the end of the day. And so that is a reason why they try to paint you in a negative light. The main reason being this: they see the calling on your life, they see the light that you carry, they see how people love you, they see how happy and positive you are. It's so many reasons, but that be the main reason. They jealous of your spirit, and your spirit is irritating their demons. Like, and a lot of people don't know that they have, like, demons inside them working and using their body as a vessel. Usually this happens with weak people, right? And I don't mean like physically weak or physically strong. I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about strongly rooted in knowing who you are, and are you spiritually strong and grounded in the truth and know who you are. If not, then you're weak. Period, point blank. The Lord says, put off that weak nature. Lord says, put off that weak nature. Let go from the mortal thoughts. And so, anywho, these people are weak. These people are copycats. These people are backbiters, slanderers, all the things. They want to paint you in a negative light. They wanted to have people choose sides. Like, that's so petty. Like, how old are you really? This is like elementary school. You can't be their friend because I'm not their friend. Really? We are so grown. And it's really pathetic how these people are acting, and they are spiraling out of control. And so the best bet is stay away from these people. And it takes a lot of strength, I would say, to just let these people say whatever they want, and do like, because the old me, right? And I mean, I'm still working on this, because like I need, like, people didn't know the truth. Like, I don't like people just like running my name to the mud, a whole bunch of stories that never even happened or whatever. And so I would want to clarify everything, clear up everything, but nobody gives you, right, me, the benefit of the doubt. They don't even come and ask you about none of this stuff. It's because people are so fake. And so now at this point in life, I'm like, okay, believe whatever, say whatever, lies, and slander. People still, I guess, doing this years and years. Anyways, like I said, I'm working on that, because I mean, like, if it's a whole bunch of stuff that's not even true, like I will, I'm gonna tell the truth, and I'm gonna keep it real. And so a lot of these people are fake, and they don't know how to keep it real. Real is rare. Real is a rare quality that that people these days do not carry anymore, because they so used to being fake, and they watch all this social media, listen to all this music, and people are just really fake inside. Real recognize real. People get mad when you call out their fake phoniness. Yeah, that is the video today. It's about people trying to paint you in a negative light because they know that you're better than them, and they already deem that you're better than them inside their own head. And you never said that. You never said that to them. You never said, hey, I'm better than you. Like, no, they think that. And so let them think that. You're not finna stroke nobody's ego. Oh, I never said I was better than you. No, they feel like you're better than them. Thanks. They feel like you're in charge or whatever, even though you never said that. Thanks. Like, whatever their opinion is about you does not count as how you view yourself, right? And I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm trying to let me make it a little bit more clear. So people's opinions and all the gossip letter slides, what mess they talking, whatever it is, that has nothing to do with how you feel about yourself, because you know you're a queen or a king, man or woman, whoever's viewing this. You know that you're chosen. You know that you're special. You know that you carry a light. And so you don't have to let any of this stuff that people are saying about you bother you, because that's what they wanted to do, right? But y'all remember back in the day, I'm rubber, you're glue, whatever you say bounces off of me and sticks back to you. Okay, so when people are just talking mess and a whole bunch of like words, like how basic would I be to let some mere words affect me? That stuff is not affecting me. They're trying to bring you down. Don't let that stuff affect you. They're calling some word, calling you names, saying all this backbiting, slander, lies, disgusting lies. And so, but you got to be strong and don't let that affect you, because you know who you are. You know it's not true. You know the truth. You know exactly the light that you carry. You don't have to let this stuff affect you, because if you do, then they have successfully bothered you. And right, it took a shot. They were trying to take a shot at your spirit and stuff like that. Don't let these people affect you. They do not have that power over you. Do not let them have that power over you to where a little bit of words is finna bother you. You ain't getting no reaction. You barely get a no response. People are blocked at this point. No, don't let that affect you. You keep carrying on and doing you, right? And haters gonna keep talking. Haters is haters, right? If you ain't got people talking about you, you ain't popping. But the whole thing is, people always talk about you. So you've been that girl, been that dude, been that one. Been that one, let's put it like that. You've been the one, right? And you've been knew this. A lot of y'all been knew this since y'all was little kids. Like, or, I don't know, teenagers or whatever. You've been felt like you was special. You've been felt like you was different. You've been not really following the norm, and like you've been doing your own thing, and so you've been different, right? And so you've been that person. And guess what? If you wasn't so relevant, you still is popping. Always popping, been popping is lifelong thing, okay? Period. And so let them keep talking about you. Keep elevating, keep shining, keep rising, keep grinding, keep doing you, keep staying positive. You know, like this is not going, we're not going to let this affect us, right? Nope. They tried it. Try better. That is the message today. Don't let mere words affect you. The Lord knows the truth. The Lord sees all of it. You ain't got to prove nothing to nobody. And just know that vindication is coming. And these people who is been trying you, they don't understand who they coming up against. They don't know. And if y'all know, y'all know. So they really should stop while they're ahead, because the Lord don't like to see that. All right, well, that is the message today. I have reached my destination. Bye.